Meghan Markle has recently been caught up in yet another controversy. This time it's about her cooking show for Netflix, which is probably the last thing anyone would want to watch if they have a shred of dignity left. Meghan Markle's cooking show has turned into an absolute farce. If you thought the whole idea of a duchess pretending to cook in a rented house wasn't ridiculous enough, it gets worse. Apparently, Meghan went full on Hollywood with this project. We're not talking about a humble, relatable setup. No. Meghan's kitchen is a place where flowers are sprinkled more than actual food is cooked. But that's not the real kicker here. The cherry on top of this disaster Sunday is that Meghan Markle, according to Neil Sean, decided to ban 80 staff members from speaking to the media. 80 people who worked on this masterpiece of a show were told to sign non-disclosure agreements, NDAs, essentially locking them into silence like they were a part of some secret society, rather than the team behind a cooking show. Why? Because clearly, the way to make your project look more authentic is to keep everyone who worked on it from speaking about it. Now, let's take a moment to think about this logically. If you truly believed in your cooking show's quality and authenticity, wouldn't you want the crew to be shouting from the rooftops about how great it was to work with you? Wouldn't you want them to speak about how inspired they were by your culinary genius, your warmth, your creativity in the kitchen? But no, instead, Meghan seems to think the best way to maintain her image is to treat her crew like they're part of some secretive underground operation. No trust, no transparency, just NDAs and silence. The real question is, why does Meghan need the crew to stay silent? Well, the rumblings suggest she may be hoping some of them will eventually come forward to promote the show. Perhaps she imagines them in a promotional video, sharing how wonderful it was to work with her, because nothing says authentic quite like a paid endorsement from people who are legally required to sign away their right to speak freely. But here's the thing, even if the crew were to appear on camera and gush about how amazing Meghan is, can anyone really take them seriously? Given the ever-growing pile of questions surrounding her authenticity, will people actually believe them? Or will it just feel like another desperate attempt at PR? At this point, Meghan's credibility is as well baked as her supposed cooking skills. Very questionable. So to summarise, Meghan Markle bans 80 staff members from speaking, likely because they know way too much about how staged and absurd everything is behind the scenes. A kitchen full of fake decor, a wooden spoon, and a team of silent employees.